variants of Porgs that they have too for the Funko, and I'm like,
Chewbacca or Wookiee film, that would be one that kids would like.
there is a book, a children's book they're releasing called Chewie and the Porgs, and it's Chewie, it's like and it's walking, his Porgs falling. But then there's also rumors that he eats them in the movie.
Cool. Well, they look delicious.
All right.
Well, because just a little technical thing. Skellig Michael in Ireland, the island in Ireland, has a huge population of puffins, and they can't clear them out of the set, and they're indigenous, so you can't harm them, and they're protected.
Yeah.
And so instead of going back and Ryan Johnson, instead of digitally washing them out of all the print, he's like, let's create these things called Porgs, so that way they're everywhere, so you just have to do little tiny things, or you don't even have to do it in the background, and they're just everywhere.
Well, now I'm just gonna watch every movie and hope that somebody screwed up and that I get to see a puffin by accident.
You never know, distance shots. You never know. You never know.
Where's the puffin? Find the puffin.
That's gonna be the new drinking game.
But they make sounds. They're supposed to be cute. They're, I think they're the BB-8 of this movie.
What about the new one? The BB-8?
The BB-9E.
BB-9E, yeah.
And we haven't even, most people haven't seen that there's a Resistance one, too, that's also more gunmetal blue and gray and green and all that stuff.
Sean's just seen it through Pop.
Yeah.
Pops give away
I have to
everything.
order things.
Pops are giving away everything.
Yeah, Spiro's got the evil BB-8. Spiro also has an R2-D2 on it, too.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're off track.
Toys.
That was toys. I did participate in Force Friday, except I got my stuff from Rogue Toys. Oh, so happy.
What up, Mikey?
So happy. Yeah, so I think we've beaten the spin-off movies to death here.
Yeah, I think let's go back to that Obi-Wan real quick.
You want to go back to
Yay or nay?
Oh, all in.
All in. Okay, good. Because I'm for that. Because that makes sense. Telling his story makes sense to me.
Yeah. Now I'm even willing to say if you don't want to put it in his exile time, because really, it'd take a lot of storytelling to tell, even especially if he leaves the planet when he's supposed to be there watching Luke. Ewan McGregor's still young enough. You can pull it off. You can do a Clone Wars movie. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor look exactly the same. Give us a different director and a different thing, and give us a story set in a time frame.
I'll take any Clone Wars movie that would
that would be fantastic.
Give me some Fives and Rex.
I would like to see some Hayden Christensen not whining.
Yeah. You wouldn't even don't even have to have me in the movie.
Just him and
and then get us somebody cast as Ahsoka, so we get Ahsoka on screen. And then or I even heard a rumor that you could do an Obi-Wan in exile and Ahsoka comes to find him, and so you could have Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka.
Yes, which I'm all for that. Like I know that's a rumor cast or whatever.
Yeah, it's
right?
fan casting. Yeah,
fan casting, but no, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, but that does lead us to our next topic.
But I will say one last thing though. I will even take an Obi-Wan movie where he is a young kid, say 12 years old, 13 years old, and you bring Liam Neeson back and you have them one of the first adventures with Qui-Gon pre-Phantom Menace, and you could do like the Stark Hyperspace War, because there was a war they fought in before that. You can then get a young Quinlan Boss, so you get a young dude with dreads in there too.
Yeah.
Tattoos and dreads.
I'm all for that, but as long as Liam Neeson embodies all of his characters from all his other movies, especially Taken. I want him to give me back my Padawan, and I want him to go nuts.
No, he could just come on there with this. I will tell you, the Jedi have trained me from birth. I have a certain set of skills, and I will find you, and I will bring you to justice in front of the Supreme Chancellor. Okay, so now Rosario Dawson leads us into
Defenders.
A Defenders review. All right.
How much spoiling?
It's been out for 2 weeks now, and we have a narrow audience.
Okay.
We can spoil it away. They know us.
Okay.
They know us.
So it's on them.
All right.
Yeah. So if you don't want to hear about it,
Okay. Let's do it this way.
Okay.
Let's give your not a long details, but let's give us your yay or nay. Was you liked it or you didn't like it? And then we can go in and we can break it down. Okay, so let's go around the table with Sean. Start first.
I like The Defenders. I enjoy the show.
Okay.
I did as well.
Okay.
Yes, I actually very much liked it.
I loved it, but had problems.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's you could add.
Giant plot hole.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Do you want to say what we liked about it, then say what we disliked? Do you want me to pick a topic?
Let's do what we liked about it first, because there's too much. If saying what we don't like, it spiral.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Mandy goes first. Because we've gone first on all the other stuff, and we're a picture of equality here.
Well,
so it's your turn.
So I had my biggest thing with
what you liked about it.
what I liked about it.
Yes, what you.
Well, no, this goes into that. My biggest thing with the Netflix series has been the rift between Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Now, I understand that this is an origin thing. I understand that comic books is one thing and show is another. But the fact that they slept together, and yes, I know she shot him in the face, but then there was just nothing, and then you go to the Luke Cage show and he doesn't even talk about her at all. And it's just like, woman over here, woman over here. Oh, what about that chick you knew? Oh, yeah, whatever. No. He doesn't seem like the kind of character that would just be like, yeah, fuck that bitch, he would be like, yeah, I had this thing, and there was this emotion, but I can't talk about it, and so I'm going to be focusing on Harlem, right? So I had a problem with that. I was really irritated by that. Defenders fixed that for me.
Well, I mean, Jessica Jones did address that she was the one who killed his wife, his love, and once he found out about it, okay, we're going to finish this thing, and then bye, Felicia.
Right.
Right. And so, but yes, they did address those concerns. Sean, what did you like about it?
Well, okay, so one, I like the return of Daredevil, because I didn't realize how much I had missed seeing him in action, and that guy is a great Daredevil, and plus Foggy, not so much Karen. I can go without Karen. She's cute, but I don't want to care.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just having that whole dynamic, like that whole scene in the Chinese restaurant, I loved every bit of that stupid dialogue.
The elevator to the three of them, Luke, Jessica.
Anytime they had the scene where they were together, like when they were riding the train, this is great, because those are the comic book moments that I like. It's not always about the action for me. It's like how well can they write these characters and they're not just beating up bitches. How
awesome was it when she in the train goes over to the passed out drunk guy, grabs the beer, they look at her, she's like, it's been a long day. Just downs it.
Yeah. Notice nobody is talking about Danny Phantom at all.
I was going to.
Okay. Yes. But I was going to say, overall, I really like the show because they improved on a lot of the action scenes. I still got what I wanted, and I still got the character, especially with this game.
Yes. And we might get a Daughters of the Dragon come up here soon. I did not hate Iron Fist as much as everybody else did. I recognize it had some problems, but its problems inherent with the character, and the actor did an okay job, but they also wrote it poorly. And Sean and I have gone on record before and talked about that's a character that doesn't need his own show. And the antithesis of that, and the prime example of that, is that look at how good it was when you had Danny and Luke together.
Oh yeah.
When you get Power Man and Iron Fist together, that's a duo. That's a team that shouldn't get along. They are like two drunks at an AA meeting. They wouldn't normally mix together, but they find some kind of common bond, and they work better together. Especially after Luke called him out on his privilege. It's like, well, let me just put you in your place here, young man. And it's kind of like, your parents died, they were murdered, and you were lost, but then you were in a mystical monastery, and before that you came for money, and you came back, and boom, you got money.
Right.
It's know your role. Like one of those things. One of my favorite scenes in the whole show was when they're down there and they're going into that final battle, and then all of a sudden the Wu-Tang comes on.
Oh, man. I lost it.
Nicole and I are sitting there, and all of a sudden it starts, I'm like, oh shit, we got Wu! It's just like when we were watching Luke Cage and Raphael Sadiq came on, and I was like, Sadiq! She gives me these looks where she's just like, What is wrong with my boyfriend?
Well, see, Mandy understands. So, like, as soon as that hit, and I was already up in the living room, like, protect your neck, and just jumping around.
And I loved it that we're finally through with the fucking hand.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're done with that terrible villain. But look at it this way: like Daredevil season 1, Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones, David Tennant as Kilgrave, probably one of the best Marvel villains they've ever put on the screen.
Yeah.
Luke Cage was great when you had
Cottonmouth. Yeah, Diamondback.
Diamondback sucked. Okay,
He's not doing it for me.
and then.
Well, that was just part of it. It is a long first episode, but I hope you've enjoyed what you have heard of it. I hope it's enticed you to return later on today, tomorrow, whatever you want to call it, to finish it out, maybe start the other ones. There are several. Again, you've been listening to Brian Hammond live from San Antonio, Texas, along with Diana Kempson and her family. And I hope you've enjoyed our podcast, Talking Trek. We're talking about Star Wars, which was done right around Labor Day. I hope you all enjoyed that. Please return, finish out the series with us. We will be here, broadcasting to you live. You're welcome to chime in. Leave me an email at bdhammond45@gmail.com or at 210-708-8701. You can leave a text or give a call. Either way, I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. If you have an idea for a show, something you want to hear, something you'd like to talk about, I am open to any and all suggestions and ideas. So,
that coffee was very good.
So come back soon and be safe out there. And to those people that are ravaged with storms, my prayers and thoughts are with you, and know that help is there. You will get the help you need. Please stay patient. For the rest of you in Mexico, the people that were lost, to the families that had loved ones that were killed in that horrific quake, my condolences to you all. And our thoughts and prayers are with you. Just know that the United States will stand and help you as much as we can. Donald Trump is working on that as we speak. So is, George Strait's helping with the coast here in Texas. So we're blessed. Although it's been a horrific month with disasters and storms and killing and people dying and losing their life, Mother Nature can be very cruel, obviously, and very strong. And we're outnumbered when it comes to that. But again, hope you've enjoyed the first little part of our first episode. Please come back again tomorrow or later on today, and we will finish it up and move on to the second one. You've been listening to Brian Hammond's podcast live from San Antonio, Texas on Speaker Studio. You can catch me on demand or live here at speakerstudio.com/Talking Trek Wars 931. The series will continue later today or tomorrow. Again, you can see it live, hear it live, www.speakerstudio/Talking Trek Wars.com or on demand, iHeartRadio, live on my Facebook page at Brian Hammond, at Facebook.com, or you can catch us on iTunes or iHeartRadio. Again, it's the 22nd day of September 2017. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Get your weekend off to a good start. Be safe out there, guys. And remember, always keep your neighbor, your family, or whoever in prayer and in thought. Because you just never know when something horrific, tragic will happen. It can happen in an instant. It can.